Assume incompetence. Sometimes things go wrong. An Australian friend used to say that things went pear-shaped when they went wrong. I still don't understand that saying, but I nod and smile. Sometimes things do go wrong. When circumstances turn against us, it is natural to think that someone is out to get us, that an enemy is attacking with malice. That assumption is almost never correct. A friend called to tell me she was being laid off after years of working at her company. Termination is always a very emotional event, regardless of the circumstances, and HR people watch their mistakes blow up in their faces. My friend was angry because the paperwork listed her at a lower role and salary, cutting her severance package. She was ready to sue because these people were obviously out to get her. I shared my experience of getting terminated from Skullcandy, a process so spectacularly botched that I could easily have sued under ridiculous California law. In that case, my VP had my back, and we exposed the ridiculous incompetence in our. I learned a very valuable lesson: always assume incompetence before malice. I encouraged my friend to point out the mistake to her company's HR and assume they would fix it. She was still angry and suspicious but agreed. Soon I heard back from her. The HR team apologized for the mistake and fixed it immediately. After all, they knew the law. I have met very few truly malicious people in my career. The screaming CFO was a raging alcoholic. The house seller who tried to extort me for $5,000 just withered when I threatened him with the law. Outside of TV, I don't meet a lot of evil people. I do know a lot of people who make mistakes. Big or small, well-meaning or incompetent, mistakes are much more common than malice. So, unless you have clear evidence to support the exception, always assume mistakes before malice. Now, mistakes do not absolve anyone of consequences. Park City Mountain Resort in my hometown lost the whole business because someone failed to read and follow the lease. They lost a sweet deal. This whole idea should change the way you approach problems. May I offer a few suggestions? Own your mistakes. When you realize that your mistake affected your team, what is the natural reaction? If I don't say anything, maybe no one will know it was me. Don't go there. The sooner you identify mistakes, the sooner you can fix them. With that being said, create an environment where owning mistakes is safe. Use mistakes to teach, not to needlessly punish or shame. In my first real job after college, I worked for a very smart man with high expectations. I could work on a project for hours and he would find the mistake in seconds. He never yelled or threatened to fire me, but he made it very clear that my mistakes had real consequences, not just a lower grade. I am forever grateful for that lesson. Finally, when someone else makes a mistake, remind yourself, I don't want their job. Mistakes are common. Learn how to work with them.